Hello, Gordon here. Hope all is well with you. And this Facebook Live I've called The One Choice I Prefer. Because in previous videos I've covered the 3 things that people buy online and the 2 choices when it comes to who can create an offer. And this video, as I say, is the one choice I prefer. And it's not the only choice. Obviously there are 3 categories that people buy and 2 sets of people that can create. So there's lots of different choices there. And my preferred choice I'm going to give you is not the only one. They all work. But since I cover, when it comes to passion profits, concepts, technicalities and the mindset side of this is important. Because the reason, or one of the reasons, a lot of people don't follow their passions or go for their goals or follow self-improvement or personal development is there's just too many choices. They soak up the information, which is all well and good, but then they get overwhelmed. Information overload. Or we can call it paralysis by analysis. That they end up never actually taking any action because there's too many choices. Or they start to take action and then another choice comes along before they finish the action on the first one. And they just don't end up making any progress. And what that can do, it can end up with people just giving up. Saying forget the whole thing then. Or the only action they end up, they get stuck in this loop of just looking for more ways, more choices, thinking about it and not taking any action. So that's why I like to give my one choice, particularly when it comes to turning passion into profit. So when it comes to the 3 things that people buy online, a physical product, a service or an information. My preferred choice, and I've spoken about it before, you might already have a guess as to what it is. Information. Now, I've made money selling physical products and services and information. Remember, they all work. But I definitely prefer information because information can be created quickly and easily from lots of different angles, in lots of different styles, in lots of different formats, and it's scalable. Okay? Sometimes if you're providing a physical product, it's not necessarily scalable. Sometimes if you're providing a service, it's not necessarily scalable. Information, particularly digital information, is the kind of product offer that you can create once and then you can sell it over and over and over again without you having to do any more creation. You can just create it once and then sell it endlessly if you want. And when it comes to creating information quickly and easily, what am I doing now? I'm creating information just by pressing a go live button and talking. I'm talking information. This is an information product, isn't it? As it happens, it's a Facebook Live that I'm doing for free and is accessible for free. But what you can do is you can charge for access. You could maybe do it in a private Facebook group. Or you can do a Facebook Live just to yourself via the settings process, download it and then upload it to YouTube for members only, or upload it to your website for members only. You could put all your videos together as a course. You could create an online course. You could create online classes for limited amounts of people. And Although Facebook Lives and video itself is a great way of presenting information because you can really put your personality across, you don't have to do it via video. You could do it via audio. Or you could do it old school, written, well, I don't know why I did that. I'm sure you know what written means. Typing is what I meant. Digital, you could create an e-book or an e-product, a report, a guide. And that can all be done for free, can't it? Well, obviously, you've got to have a device and an internet connection. But once you've done that, the barrier to creating information is zero. So when it comes to the area that your passion is in, have you ever bought information? Or have you seen offers to buy information? Or could it be that you could create the information yourself? And that brings me to the two of my 3-2-1 breakdown, who can create the offer, and my one preferred choice, and that is yourself. It's always better if you can create it yourself, because then you're in control of it. It's your product and you can put you into it, which by and large is one of the foundations of my passion profit system, as I like to coach it and train it, is that you're putting yourself into it, because that's what makes it different from anyone else. No one else can offer your take, your background, your story. So I would always say, create the information yourself if you can and if you want to. Some people can but don't want to. Some people don't think they can and don't want to anyway. So am I saying, well, in that case, you're stuffed, you can't do it, the passion profit system doesn't work for you? No, I'm not saying that, because remember, there's two choices about who can create the offer. The second one is someone else. Someone else can create the actual offer with the buy button and the sales process, because someone's going to have to buy something, remember. But in that case, you can use that you element I'm talking about to send people and to promote the offer that someone else has made. You do that via the affiliate model, which I've spoken about before. So yes, information. And of course, if you provide a physical product or a service, and that's the choice that you want to go for instead of information, well, in that case, you use information to tell people about the physical product, or you're using information to tell people about the service. And that's equally true whether it's an offline product or service or an online product or service. So can you see the power that providing information can give? And when it comes to value, you're not having to pay anything to watch this video, are you? It's completely free. But is there value in the information? Yes. So is this information valueless? No, it's not. It's got value. Now, how much value? That's the big question, isn't it? And that's why, in a way, information can be scalable. Apart from the fact I've already mentioned, it can be created once and then sold over and over and over 24/7 with limitless quantities if you want. I've forgotten what I was going to say then. I've actually lost my train of thought, which is unusual for me. It doesn't normally happen, but every now and again it happens. What was I talking about? I was talking about information being scalable. Yes, I definitely... Oh yes, the value of information. The train of thought has come back to me. The value of information. Because when you're pricing an information product, You're not selling the time you've taken to create it. You're selling the value. So you're pricing it according to the value that the consumer is going to get. And that's why I've mentioned previously that you can buy an online course, and I can show you people who are offering online courses for $997, $19.97 or $29.97, $3,000 for an online course, which is by and large information. The course contains information. Now, it also then, for that kind of price, the course also contains interaction and coaching and accountability. So there's the service aspect as well. But it's based on giving information. So if someone's paying that kind of price, $3,000 for an online information-based course, you can see they're paying for the value of the end result that they're going to get. And that's what information needs to do. It needs to give value to the person consuming it. Because this Facebook Live is information which is giving value to you, isn't it? Because it's giving you my personal choice to stop the overwhelm and paralysis by analysis. And it's also giving you why I'd say it's my personal choice. And actually, here's an offer that I'm going to create, is that you can go over and chat to me about your passion and how we can apply the 3-2-1 breakdown. And you can see that over at the website onlinepassionprofits.com/chat. And on that page, it's got the best ways for you to get in touch with me so that we can have a chat. And it's also got the full 35-minute 3-2-1 breakdown of turning passions into profits. And guess what? That's an information piece that I created once, and I can send people to it over and over again. So you can see that information model in practice. Now you might be thinking, hang on, yeah, that might make sense conceptually, but when it comes to my passion, you're not going to be able to monetize information about it. And that's a good question. Actually, you can. I don't even know what your passion is. I'd like you to get in touch and tell me, by the way. I don't even know what it is, but I do know that you can use it to turn that passion into profit online. Either there's some value in the information to do with you and your passion that you don't actually know is valuable information, because a lot of people dismiss what they already know. They don't think that it's got value because they know it. But if someone else doesn't know it or has benefit from you teaching it to them, there's value there. That's not 100% always the case. And if your market or your passion doesn't have that kind of information avenue, you can then use my Passion Profits twist, which again, that will involve your passion and a separate market. So, hope you found that information valuable. The one choice that I prefer. So in the last 3 videos, I've covered the 3 things that people buy, the 2 people that can create it, and to get over the overwhelm and paralysis by choices, the one choice that I prefer. I'd love to hear what you think. Let me know what you think. If you like that message, hit the like button. I would appreciate that, as it helps me share the information via Facebook's algorithms. Hope all is well with you. Wishing you, as ever, health and happiness. Do pop over and watch that presentation, onlinepassionprofits.com/chat, and I will speak to you again soon.